You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
I was making sure this wife that no groups were going to live near me because I'm sick of getting abused by bigger groups. So there was a group that was trying to move in. I knew they were at least a duo, and it was just vital for progression to not slow me down at all, because these bigger groups I know will just absolutely destroy any hope of progressing.
You give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully,
I was very lucky I ended up placing that TC. It helped me so much. I was able to grief them. They built another base closer to mine. I griefed them. They quit. Very thankful.
side out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round. I know you got charm and appeal. You always play the field. I'm crazy to think you're all mine. As long
Now, this is going to be the most iconic base design that I have ever used. I actually want to shout out the guy. He doesn't have too many subscribers, so I'm happy to shout him out. The base was called the Crusher. It was a 2x1 that obviously got expanded. His link will be in the description of the video, and please subscribe to him. It was such a good base.
instinctively you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moments with you. Respectfully, I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating, but no one makes me feel like you do. Side down, boy, you turn me inside and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside.
At this rate, you know, I was feeling pretty good. I was killing a lot of people, getting a bunch of scrap. Everything was going really well. I was so happy with my start. But I realised that there were some groups in my area, and unfortunately, the bigger the group, the easier it is to progress. So I was already falling behind.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Around, you're turning me. I say to thee, respectfully. Upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round, you're turning me. I say to thee, respectfully. Upside down, you're turning me.
quick little expansion of the base. Just needed to get some honeycomb down, just in case anyone got satchels early game, and wanted to just be secure enough so I could protect myself. At this point, I was just taking what I could get. There were some groups forming up around me, and I knew they had eyes on me, and I was trying to get as much loot without dying. Made the play in, finally got my first gun of the wipe, and my base was looking pretty good now, so I think it's in a pretty good spot. And just like that, we're moving on to Tommy. So now I started to roam Tommy at night. They still kept camping me. I luckily noticed him in the corner of my eye. He was just sitting at my base, waiting for me. We're doing really well, continuing to build up our gear, and then we got a good tier 2 down. First step was to get G-doors, because without G-doors, this base it doesn't function that well. As you saw, I did get deeped a little bit because I had to open that G-door to the roof earlier.
I don't know what I feel it coming. Might be so sad, might leave my nose. I just hope she don't wanna leave me. Don't you give me up, please.
I wanted to go find where the guys that I've been killing lived. I wanted to see where they were living, and they were pretty close, just on the other side of that mountain near Dome. There was 2 biggish bases getting built.
Something bad about to happen to me. Why I feel this way, I don't know, maybe. I think of her so much, it drives me crazy. I just don't want her to leave me. Don't you give me up, please.
at night time I put the night vision goggles on again and I went to raid the neighbours that I had griefed earlier in the wipe. Just wanted to get rid of their base and wanted to see if they had any leftover loot because they were a pretty big group, so they could have got a bit of loot in the time that they were on the server. I can't lie, the scrap alone made this raid worth it. Actually such a good raid. Did not expect all this loot to be in here, but such a good raid. Even got our first AK of the wipe.
Staring at the colder sky, wanna close my eyes. You take it all away, even when the shadows start to fade. Wake from the strangest dream. I was in a fallen city, full of all these empty things. You go
Now, from our past few interactions with him, I think you can kind of already tell what kind of Rust player he is. The guy that is just full on racist. I think you guys can kind of see where this is heading.
waking the coldest dream, the saddest soul I've ever seen, all that I'll ever be. Never thought I'd make it home. You get so tired on your own, wanting to be alone.
At this point, I'd only just come back from hearing my base getting blown up, basically. I was still unsure what was going on.